Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nier Reincarnation. I'm G, and I will be perfectly honest with you, this is not the first time I have played through this chapter, because as with that abduction recording recently, I have had a similar issue with a Nier Reincarnation recording. Fortunately, this one is a lot more amenable to re-recording, and so we will be playing through as
These are some big water wheels.
As though I knew nothing. However, I do so if I act weird. That is why. But here we go.
Okay, this is dark. Very dark.
I'll take care of that. And surprise!
Yay!
Your old man really lights up the room when he walks in, eh?
That's one way of putting it.
Ouch. Cold. Anywho, I'll just lead the way.
Yes, you will. Anyways, we're going this way to start out
We're
with.
not going to find ghosts or anything, are we?
What's this path?
This path is drugs. Boink.
Was this scarecrow always here?
This one's different from the scarecrows with memories.
Papa doesn't like this, no sir. Best we leave it be.
So, here's the thing with this one. 230,000? That's a lot. Oh my god, I can change the difficulty. Okay, I can only change the difficulty if I've already beaten it. But yeah, 230,000 is a lot. And I was not able to beat it. I was not able to beat it even in the slightest. I wasn't even able to scratch the surface. So I would show you me getting absolutely massacred again, but at this point it's just a waste of your and my time. So let's get going. So, of note, this is strange in that it is already a mirror. Not a parallel, a mirror of what Yuzuki did.
What's with the glowing rock?
Some kind of switch, probably? Looks like somebody already activated it, though.
Yep. They sure did. And I learned that I can interact with these.
Looks like solitary confinement. There's a bottle on the floor. Guess someone was locked in here.
Yuppers. It's fucked up.
Oh, there's some kind of writing on the wall.
It's a bit smudged, but I think it says, "Hate you?"
Please tell me it's not written in blood.
One can dream.
Looks like we can keep going through here. What a relief.
And yeah, I had some thoughts about maybe, you know, people who are trapped in the cage.
Well, well. We finally found our second
damn it.
scarecrow.
People are eventually trapped in the cage and they get stuck there and they're unable to get out. Yada yada. Oh, I can skip the battle. Nice. Oh, that'll speed this up. Actually, wait, no. Maybe I shouldn't skip the battle. Actually, I'm going to skip the battle. Why the fuck not? If I have the option, might as well. Might as well. In addition to all this, there is also the fact that this is going to be the last episode of Nier Reincarnation for a while. Ironic that it actually failed to export on the final episode. Proof of Zero, Shadow, and Shade.
Having completed their objective, the AI returns to the city with her soldiers. Just then, several reports come in. The AI has her hands full with the business of governance.
The captured soldier has finally given up the information. How should I deal with this? Use it to threaten the other captives, or confirm its veracity and then dispose of him? So, yeah, these are not good options. In the end, I debated for a while, but using it to threaten the other captives is likely to get more information and, you know, not necessarily fucking just murdering the guy as soon as he complies. Use it to threaten the other captives. We found records that our security cams were accessed by an unknown party. How should I deal with this? Search the autonomous program line or add traceable markers to the footage. I think adding traceable markers to the footage would actually make it a lot easier to find who accessed it, because then, you know, we'll just be able to track the footage. Add traceable markers to the footage. I have a report regarding the new weapon with incomplete adjustments. Incomplete?
Her gaze grows as cold as the air around her. The man attempts to apologize for his indiscretion, but it is too late. She hates nothing more than the word incomplete, and does not attempt to hide her disdain.
And I freaked the fuck out here because it's like, oh my god, I didn't actually want to kill the mans, but in fact, it was the birds that killed the mans. Am I actually gonna skip the whole battle? I mean, I might as well have done the battle for how long the fucking loading screens take.
If you ever say that word to me again, it will be the last one you utter. You cannot run from me. You cannot hide. I will destroy you with a thought. Now stop wasting my time. Terrified by the rage in her eyes, the man crumples to the ground. With a dismissive click of the tongue, she sets off again.
Yeah, she's not a good person. Greetings!
In her task to govern the nation, the girl seeks perfection and loathes incompleteness.
I feel like the last AI did their best too, though. It's crazy intimidating, don't you think? Almost makes my skin crawl.
For she understands a key element.
I wonder if that girl quit singing
during her creation. And she will do anything to obtain it. She will do anything to be complete.
Yeah. Yuri. I came to the conclusion that her name is probably Yuri. Is not a great person. I mean, doing her best as an AI, but bit of a yikes there, my dude, my guy.
The girl in black was really angry.
Don't see why. Heck, none of us are truly complete, you know?
Yeah?
Actually, I can kind of understand wanting to be perfect.
Well, everybody sees things differently.
So easygoing, Papa. Alright, so once again, we are going to be cutting out the area between the walls, because there is nothing between them, so see you shortly. Alrighty, and there we go. So, in between the walls, there was a moment where Papa was like, and I don't need to glow anymore, and we became Hina again, but that was literally all that happened, and nothing became of it.
Oh. The jellyfish are flying? How?
Looks like they won't attack us. You're not afraid, are you?
I mean, maybe a little. But they're so pretty. Oh. I really am in another world, huh?
Oh, jellyfish. Alrighty, let's get...
It feels like we're in the ocean. This reminds me of the aquarium my family went to once when I was a kid. There were so many jellyfish. They glowed like little jewels.
Well, I'll do my best to guide you so we can make wonderful memories of our own.
Thanks.
So two things. First of all, I love jellyfish. Second of all, I was just commenting before about how the relationship between Mama and Carrier and their people was a very, very different one from these guys. Because these guys, Mama and Babe and Papa, they, the relationship between them and the people that they are dealing with is just a lot more wholesome, question mark? Like, there's a guiding force, but, you know, Yuzuki ended up being sort of friends with Mama and Babe. And Hina and Papa have a very, like, nurturing sort of relationship. Proof of zero, empty recess.
Voices play in the girl's mind. They are conversations held by researchers before she woke. Conversations burned in her memory.
So many people died because Unit 1 failed. Unit 1 failed? I can't believe it.
Every time she recalls their words, an inky blackness fills her heart.
We learned why she failed, but... If we delete the cause and activate Unit 2, then...
They lament the failure of Unit 1, her predecessor. And having determined the cause of her failure, they decide to remove it from Unit 2.
Unit 1 was perfect. I don't think we should make changes. But if we don't, more people will die.
In their search for completeness and perfection, the researchers created an imperfect being. The voices warp, harming her mind. I must be perfect. Her own desire has now become a curse.
So, one thing I noticed was that the stories between Marie and Yuri were very, very similar and very closely mirroring each other. But I will expound more on that later.
Unit 2 lacks what caused Unit 1 to fail. She does not have a right eye, nor the functions that come with it. And though she may desire completeness, the false eye in her socket is useless. But Unit 1 had been complete, so what did she see? What did her right eye show her? I can't see anything. I have no answers. All I know is that I am incomplete. Her false eye only serves as proof of her deficiency. A commotion in the city draws the AI back to reality. Delighted people watch the girl in white. When the AI sees her, her body shudders with a mix of shock and rapture. For the girl before her is Unit 1. She who holds the secret to making the AI complete.
So this blew my fucking mind because I didn't see Marie being Unit 1 at all. I thought Marie was just a regular person. But then that explained so many things, like why nobody recognized her, why she was able to walk around as a hologram, why she was a hologram, why she existed in the virtual world. It was mind-boggling. To just put it all together all of a sudden, just be like, Jesus Christ, she is Unit 1. And I just didn't see the signs. Yeah, that was the first time that my mind was actually blown.
At the end? The one singing? I feel like I know her somehow.
Yeah, it's the first time this game has straight up blown my mind. Was right then. Alright, time to punch through some more walls. I will see you shortly.
Oh, hey. I know I told you this already. But the sun can grant wishes. What'd you think? Any wishes you want granted?
Let's see. I'd wish for... to stay with my family forever, I guess.
Sounds like you don't believe it can actually happen.
Yeah, I chose family for Hina just because it seems to be more on theme for her and for everything that's going on. Or at least, you know, it seems to be the theme of the sun and moon. Sort of reconciling with family and doing what you can for family. But anyways, let us continue.
Here's our fourth dark scarecrow. I wonder what's gonna happen to that girl in black.
Probably just good things and definitely not tragic things because, you know, heaven forbid that we do tragic things in fucking Nier Reincarnation. Lamau. Let us begin the tragedy. This is the fourth scarecrow, right? Yeah, because we started with the second one, and then we did the brain one, and then now we've got the fourth one where she has found Marie. Marie and Yuri. Proof of Zero. AI dolls.
The girl in black arrives in a digital world. It is the true home for AIs like herself. The girl believes Unit 1 must be here, and she sets out in search of her. Unit 1 was said to have been deactivated after making a grave error. And yet she lives on, singing songs of peace under a new name and appearance. The girl cannot comprehend the actions of her predecessor. She wonders if this is because she is incomplete. I finally found you, says the girl in black. In response, Unit 1 turns to face her. The girl in white stares at her counterpart, confused. The other AI readies her weapon and makes clear her desire. I will take your right eye. I will finally be complete.
Now, at first I was really confused. It was like, what could this right eye really do? What could be the significance thereof?
A crooked smile crosses the face of the girl in black. The object of her obsession is so close now. The other girl struggles as she moves her hand closer to her eye. Closer. Closer. And then, with great strength, she rips it free. But the moment she places the stolen eye in her own empty socket, her mind shatters. Thoughts of her past atrocities race through her, followed by a tidal wave of guilt and regret. For the thing the girl in black lacked, which she now has, was a conscience.
No, people who called me incomplete.
Warnings flood her memory banks. Her senses collapse, and she vanishes. The silence of the virtual space is perfect.
What?
The girl in white touches a terminal and goes to see what has become of the outside world. Having lost its ruling AI during wartime, the country's end came within months. The girl in white wanted to atone for her mistakes by giving the people song and prayer. She wanted...
What was I trying to do?
With her conscience stolen away, the girl is now a hollow shell. Her question rises up and vanishes on the wind, whispering endlessly through a graveyard of empty buildings.
God, it's so fucking sad. But like, even that, it's like, why did she start singing in the first place? As an atonement. Why would she do all of these things for the people, if not to atone? It's just, there were so many signs that she was Unit 1 that I just didn't pick up on, which is wild.
Both girls did everything they could for their people. But not even an advanced AI can predict its own fate. Anyway, you did good. You're a real trooper. Now here's that paycheck you've been waiting for. A soul fragment.
A fragment. I finally got one. But just one's not enough to get me home, is it?
And off we go. Having acquired
I know
one
you're
soul
anxious,
fragment.
but we just need to keep moving ahead.
But of course, we have to have spooky TV time first.
Are those?
TVs? Yes.
These TVs look a lot like the one I have at...
Do you really think it's just a coincidence? Come on, try to remember.
And into Hina's memories we go. This should be fine. Hina, ordinary days. The school at the surface.
In a metropolitan high school, the windows have been flung wide to welcome the early summer breeze. The chatter of students eager to head home fills the halls. A girl emerges from a classroom.
Wasn't that test like super hard? No kidding, I suck at calc. See you tomorrow. Bye. I slept through the whole class. Let me copy your notes tomorrow, pretty please.
Her friend has been asking for this particular favor for the entire school year. All right, says the girl, but you owe me a soda.
Let's hit the bookstore on the way back. Sorry, can't. I've got work later. Oh, right. There's this. Come on. Fucking. There we go. Third year midterm exams. First, Hinakagi. Second, Chie Miyamoto. Third, Junya Kondo. Fourth, Sayuri Watanabe. Fifth, Daisuke Nishi. Hina's first! Yay! Good job, Hina. Proud of you. I'm expecting great things during finals.
Her teacher's confidence in her ability could not be more clear. I'll do my best, responds the girl, giving her teacher a polite smile that fails to reach the eyes.
I saw him in the library again today. You think he has any friends? Hey, want to go to that new crepe place?
She deftly turns down the invitation with a promise to go later and rushes for the school gates. To all eyes, the girl is a sociable, clever student who openly embraces all the joys youth has to offer.
In that way, she is the opposite of Fuzuki. The road home in the depths.
The girl makes her way down a quiet residential street, away from the chaos and clatter of the city. She hurries home with quick and silent steps. I'm home, she calls out in a relieved voice after stepping through the door. Said home is a meager, unfortunate apartment, a far cry from the halcyon image of her school life.
Something's supposed to trigger here. There we go.
The girl finds her father sitting listlessly in a room barely large enough for two. She begins to buzz about the space, straightening and cleaning without the slightest hint of resentment. Perched casually atop the TV is a bank book that represents their entire life. The remaining balance is less than some of her friends' allowances. But she manages to make ends meet by working part-time. She carefully picks a rumpled suit off the floor and places it neatly on a hanger. When did he last wear this? She wonders to herself. He has been unemployed ever since he and her mother divorced. she finds a family photo fallen from one of the gaps between books. It shows her with her parents and little brother, who had gone to live with their mother after the divorce. It shows a time when happiness was not yet a fiction, and after a moment, she crushes it in her fist. The room tidied, the girl alights on a cushion and takes a small rest.
Oh, thanks for cleaning up.
Her father's speech is dull, flat. It sounds like the final puff of air released from a corpse. His ex-wife's wasteful spending had saddled him with impossible debts. Emotionally and spiritually broken, her father's daily life had become a thing of rote and sorrow.
So at school today, my friends and I...
But it had not always been so. The man once provided his little girl with all the joy imaginable. So no matter how hard their life might be, she would continue to smile for his sake.
And yeah, this was an angle that I thought they might take with this. With the whole interpersonal relationships are really messy. And there was abuse on one side, and there was impossible debt on the other side. And in their own ways, both of them were horrible to each other. And what is that frickin'... What is that blade? What is that knife? What is that?
Was that my past? What in the world is going on?
I know life wasn't easy with your pops. But if you wish for it, you should be able to rewrite your past.
Life never changed for me, no matter what I did. Do you really think I can rewrite the past?
Sure I do. Well, if you manage to fix the sun, that is.
Then I'll go with you and collect the rest of the soul fragments.
Time to fix the sun.
I knew you'd be up to the task.
Time to fix this relationship. I know that there's probably like some more deep symbolism to this than just, you know, the sun and the moon represent their relationships. At the same time, it's like I love the straightforward symbolism of just let's fucking fix this.
When I get all the fragments, I'll...
Yes, sirree. And I'll do my part, too.
Of course you will, you manipulative bastard. And with that, that is the end of the current content in Nier Reincarnation. So, I am going to be moving on with a different series now. But I will not be forgetting about this series. This series is one that will be updated as more updates come out. I can't guarantee that as soon as new updates come out, I'm going to jump on them and make videos about them. But, yeah, as more and more updates come out, there will be more and more videos. So do not worry, the series is not over. It's just over for now. But, for now, thank you all so much for following my playthrough of Nier Reincarnation. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!